Hello, everyone. So, I've already been asked this. Did I go purchase a car today? No. The guys came and repaired my RV at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, I am so sensitive that because somebody was coming out here to make a repair, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Not on purpose. It is what my body does. If because the guys weren't supposed to come at 8. But I have this innate alarm in me that if things are changing or I need to be up for a certain reason, I wake up. And so I woke up and I was like, oh my goodness, why am I getting up so early? So after they eventually finished everything, because I had to do, certain things for them to do what they needed to do. And it did take hours. It wasn't like a few minutes kind of thing. So I was doing some work that I needed to do. And eventually I decided, well, I need to take myself a little nap because I'm a little sleepy. That nap was like for a couple hours. So I woke up and it was like hot. Now, for those of you who were following me when I was in Virginia, you'll remember that day I went out in the heat and I was looking for an RV because I had my travel trailer, but I wanted to get something that's drivable. And remember, that was like 2023 when I was doing that. So I went out in the heat, and if those of you who know, I came back. My face was like on fire. Now, mind you, my scalp was on fire because it was inflamed from getting my hair done yesterday and having to sit under the dryer. So I really didn't want to have to go in the heat. But all day yesterday, while I was getting my hair done, last night, even when the Uber drivers was talking to me about, buying vehicles, I was looking and researching, and I discovered, which isn't new, but it's new to me, that I could purchase a car online and have it delivered to me wherever I am at. Or I could go pick it up from wherever it is. So that's a concept that I'm leaning towards, is perhaps picking out what I want and having it shipped to me wherever I'm at that particular moment, or going to get it. So that makes it a little bit easier for me to not really have to go from car lot to car lot to car lot like I did back in the day. All I would have to do as far as going to a car lot is if I'm getting something that I've never owned, a brand that I've never owned, I perhaps can go there and test drive that vehicle. But I literally could do everything online and just have it show up, which the more I think about it, that's more than likely the route I'm going to go. So now, although the RV is drivable and it's not completely done with what they have to do, but I can go places again, which is the point. While they order another part that has to be ordered, I can still go, travel, do everything I have to do. I am confident in thinking that I do need to get a vehicle just as a backup, so that, and I know some people say, oh, the Ubering is cheaper than getting a vehicle. True, but my patience doesn't really work with Uber so well. I don't like Uber when I have to Uber to like pick up rentals and stuff like that. I don't like Uber, um, because sometimes the people talk to me and I don't want them to talk to me because they're all up in my business. Now the one of the last guys I Ubered with, well, the first guy I Ubered with was very helpful yesterday, and the other guy I Ubered with was very helpful. Both of them were not the norm, but it depends on where I'm at when I'm Ubering. And so some places, like, the people are just doing way too much, and I don't really want to be involved with them. I don't like talking to them, don't want to be around them. So my patience and my attitude isn't so good for Uber. And it is what it is. So I might just get a vehicle just to completely avoid that process outside of those necessary times. So anyway, but I will update you guys when I figure out what I want. Like if I want a truck versus if I want an SUV, or once I get that down, that's what I was looking at. Then I'll go to the next step. New versus used, which honestly, I was told years ago never to buy a brand new vehicle. Always buy it a couple years old, because when you get it fresh off the lot, there's a lot of things that happen. And this is by somebody who actually was worked at, he was a car salesman. And he's like, no, you don't really want to buy it new because of the issues that normally happen. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do.